Hello, it's Nemesis Nick here. I'm a keen fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's time to talk Eurovision. Germany's national final for the Eurovision Song Contest 2024, Das Deutsche Finale 2024, took place yesterday evening, Friday 16th of February 2024. I watched Das Deutsche Finale 2024 live online from the UK yesterday evening. As you probably know, 9 finalist songs took part. I watched a preview video of each song at least 3 times each beforehand, and I made a preview video yesterday afternoon, so I was already familiar with the 9 finalist songs by the time last night's show began. A link to my preview video for Das Deutsche Finale 2024 is available in the description for this video. Having watched Das Deutsche Finale 2024, here are my points of view on last night's live performances of the 9 songs. Please excuse me if I mispronounce any German song titles or artist names. Furthermore, please note that all the jury scores I quote will be the ones that appeared after the conversion. Song 1, 99, Love on a Budget. It's difficult being first in the lineup, but someone has to perform first, and this was a good one to start with. I think the lead singer's voice could have been stronger on the verses, but it was powerful enough on the choruses. I like the way he sang the lines, but I got Love on a Budget, and 'cause girl I would love it. It's as if he was trying to cram a lot of words into the theme tune there. There was a noticeable change in the tune during the chorus lines, so just imagine with me the life we could lead. I also liked the way they had the person on the drum kit and the guitar player, but I'm mystified as to the significance of the pictures on the background screen. This finished 7th with 3 points from the juries, 7th with 3 points from the public, and 7th with 6 points overall. At least that was consistent scoring. At least that was consistent placings from the juries, public and overall. For that song. Song 2, Leona, Undream You. This is what I describe as a country ballad. Guitar sounds could be heard from before the first line and throughout this song. Leona has a beautiful voice. She sang softly during the first verse and in a slightly more powerful manner during the first instance of the chorus. For last night's performance, the white lights with their beams streaking off in multiple directions were just what this type of song called for. The dry ice effects at stage level enhanced this song. For some reason, this reminded me of Stronger Every Minute, performed by Lisa Andreas, Cyprus Eurovision Song Contest entry 2004. This finished 8th with 2 points in the jury vote, last with 1 point in the public vote, and last with 3 points overall. I think this deserved much better. Song 3, Isaac, Always on the Run. This has a powerful beat from the start, and I like the sound that appears after a line, even though I'm special to some, and again after a line, what's soon to come. The chorus, which starts from the line, I'm always on the run, 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 is sung in quite a powerful manner, particularly the 3 lines, run, a, run, a. The amazing graphical effects on the background screen last night enhanced this song, and I liked the smoke effects during the instances of the chorus. After a second instance of the chorus was the block, run from the silence to can't do this anymore. 2 instances of this block were sung softly and slowly, presumably to serve as a bridge, and a further 2 instances of this block with backing were sung in a powerful manner, presumably to serve as an outro. This won the jury vote with 12 points, won the public vote with 12 points, and was the overall winner with 24 points, the maximum possible combined score with the voting system that they used last night. Song 4, Galant, Katze. The first song in last night's lineup to be performed in German. It's great to hear the country's native language, in this case German. However, Was the lead performer singing or talking last night? There were some amazing electronic sounds at various points in the song, though. In fact, the variety of such electronic sounds increases as the song progresses. The chorus consists of multiple instances of Siesna Katze, Nebusa Katze, which means she's a cat, a wicked cat. I question the need for so much usage of strobe lighting during the choruses in last night's performance, so this style is not my taste in music at all, but those who like this style genre may well have enjoyed this entry. This finished 4th with 6 points from the juries, 5th with 5 points from the public, and 5th with 11 points overall. I think this was overrated by the juries, the public, and overall. I didn't think this would finish anywhere near that high. Song 5, Florian Scars. This is the entry that qualified for Ich Witzem ESC. Florian has a nice voice. Interestingly, the piano sounds it starts off and doing verses remind me of certain sounds that appeared in the Netherlands ESC entry Burning Daylight last year. I liked the way the background screen was used to show large white shapes in addition to the white lights just above stage level last night. Altogether a pleasant ballad. It's amazing how Florian can pitch so high at times for a male singer. This finished last with just 1 point from the juries, 8th with 2 points from the public, and 8th with 3 points overall. By the way, although this tied with Leona, Florian placed higher overall as the higher public vote placing took precedence. Song 6, Badine Monet, Tears Like Rain. This is what I call a country song. Badine has a beautiful voice and sang well last night. However, I wasn't keen on the close-up of her face through the tree branch in the first verse. It looked a bit cluttered. Thankfully, that effect was confined to the first verse. Just like in the preview video, Badine sang the choruses in a powerful manner. I question the need for rapidly flashing lights, which presumably were strobe lights in each instance of a chorus. I'm not sure that sort of lighting is called for in this style of song. I also question the need for falling fireworks near the end of last night's performance. Presumably that was a way of simulating rain, as the title is Tears Like Rain. Possibly the best song so far last night. As it happened, this finished 3rd with 8 points in the jury vote, but only 6th with 4 points in the public vote. As a result, this ended up 4th with 12 points overall. I think this was underrated by the public, which is a pity. I think this deserved a higher from. I think this should have finished 2nd in both halves of voting and overall, to be honest. Song 7, Like, Oh Boy. Piano sounds could be heard during the verses, and last night I also noticed a beat during the second verse. Reich sang the instances of the chorus in a powerful manner. I liked the way he sang the line, I feel the shadows in my heart won't go, in a rapid, bouncy manner, and the way he sang the line, I feel the river might change its flow. I liked last night's live performance more than the preview video of Oh Boy. Last night's performance had some out-of-this-world lighting effects, including the streaks of red light on the background screen at times and the flood fill of white light at stage level at certain points in the song. Those lighting effects took this song to another level. At the time of the live performance, this was still the favourite to win, and by the time all the performances were over, I was convinced this would win. Disappointingly, this finished 5th with 5 points in the jury vote. At least this did better in the public vote, 3rd with 8 points, but even so, this ended up 3rd with 13 points overall. Song 8, Marie Rhyme, Naive. I've seen this song described as Schlager, and it was performed in German last night. It's great to hear a song performed in the country's native language, in its case German. I'd say this was my favourite among the preview videos in the run-up to last night's show, but after last night's live performance I think I prefer the preview version. Anyway, Marie gave a good live performance last night. I really like the full-length chorus, including the beat and the various instruments that can be heard therein. Marie sang those instances of the chorus in a powerful manner last night. I liked the inclusion of fireworks on the final instance of the chorus. and the smoke effects on the earlier instances of the chorus, but I don't think the brief instances of strobe lighting were necessary. Some may consider this song to be dated, but I consider it to be timeless. This was one of the more memorable songs last night. I'm mystified as to the need for 4 men on the stage, though, last night. This finished 6th with 4 points from the juries, 4th with 6 points from the public, and 6th with 10 points overall. Song 9, Max Mutzke, Forever Strong. This was the final song of the night. This is what I would call a soul-type song. To an extent, this reminds me, yes, Max Mutzke, Forever Strong, the final song of last night's show, and it's what I would call a soul-type song. To an extent, this reminds me of Belgium's Eurovision Song Contest 2022 entry by Jeremy Mackesy or McKees. Max, anyway, back to Forever Strong. Max sang the first 2 instances of the chorus in a powerful manner, and they have a good beat to them. There's also a beat accompanied by various difficult to describe sounds during the second verse. The bridge deserves a special mention. I liked the high tempo beat in that part of the song and the manner in which Max sang lines in this part of the song. The final instance of the chorus differed from the earlier instances. I would say that acted as an outro. I liked the way Max sang the final word, the final line, strong in a rather elongated and powerful manner, just like in the preview video. Last night's performance made extensive use of red on the background screen, but I'm mystified as to why red was chosen as opposed to any other colour, along with white light beams at times. An okay song, but not a winner. As it happened, this finished second with 10 points from the juries, second with 10 points from the public, and second with 20 points overall. I think this was overrated by the juries, the public, and overall, but at least it's had consistent places between the juries, public, and overall. I've always would have been one of the more middle of the road placing. Anyway, here is my ranking in My Eurovision Scoreboard based solely on last night's live performances in Das Deutsche Finale. Right. 9th, Galant. 8th, 99. 7th, Florian. 6th, Isaac. 5th, Max Mutzke. 4th, Mary Rhyme. 3rd, Leona. 2nd, Badine Monet. And top of my ranking was Reich. When the jury votes had all been announced and converted to 1 to 12, I noticed one more recap and the public voting lines were still open. Shortly after that, the public voting lines were finally closed. I'm concerned about the way they were kept the public voting lines open that long, because once German residents had seen the final tally of the jury scores from all the countries that voted, and thus been converted to 12 down to 1, there was still time for them to deliberately vote for low-placed songs and unfairly change the result. It would have been fairer to have closed the public voting lines before the first jury result was revealed, just like in the Eurovision Song Contest. The winner was Isaac, Always on the Run. Interestingly, Isaac scored 12 points from the international juries after conversion and 12 points from the German public, making a combined total of 24 points, which, as I said earlier, was the maximum possible combined score with the system used last night. At least that was a consistent winner between the juries, the public, and overall. Congratulations to Isaac for winning. Although his entry wasn't the song I wanted to win, he did well to win in a competitive year. That means Isaac will now represent Germany with his song Always on the Run in the Eurovision Song Contest in Malmö in May. As a Big Five member, Germany is guaranteed a place in the grand final and doesn't have to worry about qualifying from one of the semi-finals. Good luck to Germany in the Eurovision Song Contest 2024 grand final on Saturday the 11th of May 2024. Commiserations to the other 8 artists. They too did well to get through the internal selections to reach das Deutsche Finale. In particular, Florian did extra well to qualify via Schwitzum ERC. Do you think the right song won das Deutsche Finale 2024 last night? If not, which song do you feel should have won and why? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, remember to hit the like button, and if you're liking all my Eurovision videos, remember to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, just be happy I'm not a twin. Goodbye, da boch, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, adios, arrivederci, do widzenia, do pobacenia.